Man, I am feeling great. It's a gloomy, beautiful day out there. Gloomy but beautiful, man. You cannot look at a day it's raining and cloudy and gray out there to mess this up and mess this up and mess that spirit of yours. You got to keep on moving. Got to keep on moving. Okay, guess what? Can't go outside today, but guess what? Can do a lot of things. I can study some books that are behind me. You can do a lot of things. Watch videos. Watch my videos. I love my videos. Anyhow, I want to talk about something today about our past and the legacies that we got from our parents and our grandparents and their grandparents. I remember as a child, I go to some friends of mine's house, and they were pretty wealthy people. The grandparents, and so they would probably be a lot of people's great grandparents now. And I went and helped them move from this one neighborhood to another neighborhood, and I went down to their basement. Their basement was full of all these canned goods and all this stuff, man. Because they lived in wars, man, and they knew in a depression, and they had to hoard stuff to make sure that they had food for their family if something were to ever happen. That's the life they lived. They lived a simple life. They didn't spend a lot of money because they lost a lot. A lot of people around them lost a lot of money, and it was really cool. So I'm like, okay, this is cool, man. My family doesn't have any of this food. I would love my family to come down here to do some shopping because we had no money back then. Then their children had big homes. These are the parents now. They had big homes. They spent money. They partied like crazy, man. They just had fun. Some did great when they got older. Some didn't do that well, and now they live off whatever they have. And then now you got my generation or my age of people. We worked hard. Somehow we lost this values of family values of teaching our kids the right things, and different things like that. What happened there? What happened with that part of understanding who we were and wanting our kids to do better? We were more worried about working and doing different things and partying too, and then all of a sudden we get to an age of like, whoa, what happened? I don't have any money I don't have anything for my future. My grandparents did. They saved for their future. The parents did stuff, but they had enough money for themselves to live until they died. And now we got nothing, and now you bust butt. Sometimes it's too late. And now our children we've gone through wars, we've gone through depression, and I see that they start looking at things a little bit different. Not all of them now, but they start saving money. They start being a little frugal. These little tiny houses, we go from these huge houses to tiny houses. People are living within their means. I think it's pretty cool that we're doing that. And are they going to keep those values and carry those values on? And sadly, that there's a generation kind of like in between mine and the new generation. They could be almost like my kids, but they're not. They're a little older than that. And those are lost people. Those are some lost people. I got in an argument with a grandma the other day because she was watching her baby. Simple thing, because we were just talking, and she's like, how dare you say something about that about my child because I'm watching his kid because he's in prison for drugs. I'm like, exactly. What happened to your generation, that part of you that didn't teach him what's right and wrong, to tell him what was right or wrong? I know there was a time that we weren't allowed to spank our kids, probably not allowed today because everybody's videotaping this stuff. What happened to those family values? So we know we don't have those, but guess what? It doesn't matter if you don't have them now, and if your kids are adults now, you can still help them. But you got to change yourself. You got to find out what's wrong with you. Really look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. And when I tell people that saying I love you opens up so much for you. It opens up so much for you to really look at yourself and say, man, maybe I need to work on this. Maybe I need to work on that. Maybe I need to improve here. Okay, I wasn't good here, but I know what I can change that. Reach out to those people that you're bad to. Say, hey, you know what? I was a butt to you. I was going to say something else, but I was mean, and I'm sorry. I want to try to make this right. I'm going to make this right with you. Commit to that, making things right. As far as your children, the best way you can do, since you didn't give them the right raising up, is to show them you can change. Show them that you can change from the person you are now and become something completely different. That'll change them. They'll say, whoa, what happened to mom? What happened to dad? Man, they've really changed. I don't know what's going on with their lives, but they are changing. They're completely different. My mom did that when her and my dad were divorced or were married. She was mean, man. She was mean. We got our butts whipped. My dad was worse, but when they divorced and my mom went on her own, she became this amazing lady, like Mother Teresa to me. She was a Mother Teresa to me. She became this loving person that wanted to help everybody. And what she did is from that point when she left him, she had to change. She had about 2 or 3 years of changing to change back into the person she truly was. A loving, an amazing woman. When you're in cults and stuff like that, that mind control that they put you through, and it happens with a lot of different things. Men can do it for women, people that mentally abuse and physically abuse people. That's mine. That's they're messing with people's minds. But my mother became this amazing person that loved everybody. That all she wanted to do was help people. Even when she was dying of cancer, she helped. She was out helping people. She was laying in her deathbed. She was helping people. She brought her people together that hated each other and family. She brought them together before she passed. That's an amazing person. Those are the people we can become. That's the people we can become when we love ourselves, when we understand who we are, and we understand our faults and accept those. You know, you can't change the bad things in your life. You really can't. What you can change is who you are. So look at yourself today, look in that mirror today, and tell yourself, I love you. And I don't care if it takes you an hour or 2 hours. Stand there and say, why can't I say I love myself? And then look at those things that are there, that's bothering you, that's burning into your soul, that's keeping your heart from flaming like it should. And correct those things. Just correct them. Find out what those things are. What hurt you? What hurt you? What's keeping you from doing what you want? Then start smiling. Say, okay, I can make this change. I can make things happen. I'm going to make things happen. All right, speaking of making things happen, I'm asking you guys today to get out there, make today your best day ever. I have, man. I woke up and I was smiling. I love my puppies. I love my wife. I got a great place. I'm so grateful about the things around me. I'm grateful for the day that I have today. And I'm so grateful to be able to put these together for you guys. Please share these if you think they're going to help anybody. And this goes for any age of person. Doesn't matter how young or old you are. You can always start today to make the changes in your life. Have a great day. Man, I'm loving today. I love you.